Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Cowbell Tuesday, August 6th, 2024. I just had to look that up because I didn't know the date. It's a great time of month, buddy. We get to welcome in a few new members to the Cowbell Club. People that have just retired in the past month. And I enjoy it, man. I really do, because it reminds me of every month I get reminded of my first year in retirement, of how busy it was, and how the stress started falling away. But it was enjoyable. It's a lot of work, but it's enjoyable work, man. It ain't like you out there digging ditches all the time, man. You're doing what you like to do. It doesn't feel like you're doing anything at all, really. But starting in July, I didn't have anybody for this month. But over the course of July, I've gotten 4 people. One person emailed me just a day or two ago. So, but let's go ahead and get into the festivities here, and y'all wish them a congratulations and welcome them to the club. We'll go with Deborah Washington. She retired on July 2nd, 2024 at 57. After 34 years in the chemical industry. She was looking forward to travel, spending time with family, and focusing on her health. Physical, mental, and spiritual health. And she was excited for this chapter of her life, hoping it's going to be the best one yet. And it can be, man. It can be just as good as you want it to be, Doc. It really can. And it's important to focus on her health like that. I found that out myself. And Peter Boria retired on July 27th at 67 years old. He couldn't believe how he could feel the stress leaving from day one as soon as he retired. And that's true, man. It starts as soon as you leave that gate the last time, and it just keeps building. Even for somebody like me. I was just a flunky. I went in and give them my time, and I come on back to the house. I had no position of power or importance, And I never thought I had any stress till I retired. And that's the only thing I could attribute it to. I didn't notice it right off. I could notice a change coming over me, but I had no idea that's what it was. Until a few months in, and it's the only way I could explain it. It had to be stress. But he says it's the best feeling in the world, and he's glad to be a part of the club. Then we got Bob, YH7IR. Normally I just give out the person's name. I don't do all them letters afterwards, but I got 2 Bobs this month, so I want to differentiate between the 2. But he retired just last week on August 2nd. He said it was his last day, and then he's off to this retirement thing. So he's only a few days in. Man, he's feeling good. And then we, the next one, it's the last one, right? Bob Weaver. He sent me an email. He said he was a long-time viewer, first-time emailer. Used to be somebody on the radio used to have a radio show. People would call in, they'd say long time, first time to them. So it meant it was a long time listener, but first time caller, I think is what it was. I don't remember who that was. I think it was Rush, but I ain't sure about that. But Bob Weaver retired at 56 on July 12th of 2024. 26 years as a cost accountant for the automotive industry. Said he enjoyed his work, but being a manager was often filled with meetings and employee issues. And I can understand that. Our manager was always in a meeting. Always. All the time, man. I don't see how they could manage anything if you're always in a meeting. And then you always had them employee management issues. They happen constantly, too. He said his last 3 weeks he started focusing on his own interests and leaving the office politics behind. And he had a question too for people. Wanted to know, or said he has twice dreamed of his manager denying his resignation, and he'd wake up mad. So he's wondering how long that dream lasts. And you know, I had that dream a couple times. First couple of months I was retired. We were in a meeting room, and they told me to do something or whatever. And I just stood up and said, "No, man, I don't think I'm doing that. I'm going to the house." So I didn't get mad afterwards, after I woke up, but I was surprised because I ain't thought about work, to be honest with you, Doc, at all since I retired, unless I run into somebody from the plant. But anyways, man, I want to congratulate all of y'all, man. I really do, and I really appreciate you allowing me to holler at you. It ain't much, Doc, but you know, I'm really happy for y'all. I really do wish y'all a long and healthy and happy retirement. I hope it can be better than anything you ever imagined. I really do. And it's good, man. You give yourself some time. Don't be so hard on yourself. You ain't supposed to know everything first day on the job. You know what I mean? Give yourself some time. And it'll come to you. And you're going to love it, Doc. You really are. But let's ring the bell for everybody. And bring them into the club. Yeah! Let's have a glass of tea and salute everybody. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome to the club, and I wish you many happy days ahead. I really do. But y'all take care of yourselves out there. There's supposed to be a daggone hurricane coming up the coastline. I see you there in South Carolina and North Carolina and Georgia's getting nailed right now. They got over a foot in a lot of places of rain. But y'all be careful. And we'll talk to y'all later.